Good morning, everyone. You made it to the last class. So after this, there is no more oral skills until January of next year. I don't have anything to return to you, and you don't have anything. I'm not going to collect anything today. I think I told you last class that the rhythms that you had for today that were assigned, those you have all the answers available to you. So nothing needed more to do there. So what I'm going to do is, what I'd like to do today is I'd like to go through, perform one rhythm that has been assigned for the final exam. I'd like to sing through one melody that's been assigned for the final exam. And that's really all I ever do for a review in terms of sight singing. And then what we're going to do is we're going to finish the practice exam today. And we'll see how much time we have left. And, you know, if we finish early, we finish early. I'm totally okay with that. Because it's the last class. So why don't we, let's see, did I tell you, I told you guys when the final exam was last class, right? Yeah, Wednesday, November 25th from 8 to 10. And you all signed up for a 10-minute block of time starting at 9 o'clock, between 9 and 10 o'clock. That's right after the ear training portion of the final, which will be at 8. And that'll be in this room. If you need a reminder of when your time is, just come see me after class or ask me right now and I can tell you. Okay, so if you would open up your sight singing books to page 8, we'll start right there. And the one that I've assigned for your final exam that I'd like to just go through is rhythm 133, found on page 8. Yes. So when you come to the final sightseeing final exam, and if you get 133, for instance, you'll want to look at the time signature. You'll want to realize that cut time means 2-2, which means that the half note gets the beat, which means that the quarter note is the division of the beat. So that's what we're going to be tapping. And as you look at the beginning of 133, let me ask you, what beat or part of the beat does it start on? The and of 1, that is correct. All right. So I'm going to give us a full measure plus the beginning of B1, and we'll come in on the and of B1. Okay, so how about a tempo of, well, we're conducting in 2, obviously. How about a tempo of 1, 2, go. And 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, and 1. And if that's your rhythm for the exam, that's all you need to do. Probably will take you less than a minute. Good. Now, if you would jump ahead to page 31, we'll take a look at one melody. And that melody is going to be melody, let's see, what do I have? Oh, I put the wrong number in my book. Melody 313, that's the one I want to look at today. I think I assigned this that could be possible for the exam. And 313 is in the key of, I would ask you that, and you would tell me it's in the key of E major. And then I would ask you, well, what syllable or scale degree does it start on? And you would say what? Re. Okay, it starts on re. And re is not that hard to find, even though it's not in the tonic triad. All we have to do is secure where do is, and then go up a step, and we have our opening pitch. Let's go ahead, when we sing this, can we go ahead and observe the repeats? So we'll sing line 1, we'll go back and sing line 1 again, and then we'll finish off with line 2. That was just a little test. Did you still remember? Do you still know where it goes? I think that's right. Because we need that to find right. Okay? So if the do is there, then we're going to go up a step and think of re. And even though I hand signed it, this is not. This is a conducting example. Okay, we're conducting in 2, as you know. And let's go ahead and repeat the first line. Okay, here we go. How about a tempo of 1, 2, re, do, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, fa, sol, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do. And again, if you know that really well, that could take you a minute or less as well for your second final exam. All right, so any questions about anything related to the sightseeing final exam before we go on? Very well. Then take out your practice exam from last class. If you don't have your practice exam, I do have a few extra sheets. So just let me know if you need that. So when you get the practice exam out, we need to, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the intervals. I think we still have 6 more of those to complete. That is number 7 through 12. So we'll do that, and then we can skip around. We can either do the note recognition or the rhythmic dictation in whatever order you like. So. Just as a quick reminder, the intervals on this practice exam, as I believe also on the final exam, there is only going to be one instance of each. Okay, so we had gone through last class that number 1 is a major second, so you can cross that out and not choose that in number 7 through 12. Number 2 was a perfect fifth, 3 was a major third, 4 was a minor seventh, 5 was a perfect fourth, and 6 was a major sixth. So none of those will be the answers to 7 through 12. And the more you get to cross off, the fewer the choices obviously you'll have, and hopefully the more accurate, if you're not sure what the interval is, the more accurate your answer will be. All right, so number 7 sounds like this. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. Number 11. And finally, number 12. Let's see how you did with these 6. Number 7 was a minor third. Minor third. And I can play any of these again if you need to. Number 8 was a major 7th. A major 7th. Number 9 was a minor 6th. Minor 6th. Number 10 was a tritone. So I would accept TT, I would accept an augmented 4th, I would also accept a diminished 5th for that answer. All of those would be correct. Number 11, what was number 11?
Perfect octave.
That's right, it was a perfect octave. And then finally number 12, hopefully by process of elimination, number 12 had to be a minor 2nd. A minor 2nd or a half step. Okay, questions about those? Would anyone like to hear any of those again?
Can you do 7, 9, and 10?
Yes. 7, 9, and 10. So here's 7, a minor third. I hear that as the beginning to a minor triad. Number 9, that one I think is tricky. It sounds major to me because it's 2 notes of a major triad, but they're just inverted. So the inversion of a major third, which is that, is always a minor 6th. So that's a minor 6th. And then finally, number 10 is a kind of a medium spaced dissonance. Yeah, it's right in between a perfect 4th and a perfect 5th. Any others while I'm over here? I think if you just take like maybe a few minutes, between a few minutes to a half hour, if you can go into or somewhere with a keyboard, either with a classmate or if you want to come see me or Micah and you just run through some intervals, I think that'll sharpen up your ear right before the final exam. Could be a big help. So. All right, can we skip note recognition? Can we go down to the rhythmic dictation? Just for a slight change of pace. The rhythmic dictation at the bottom, you can see it consists of, 6 measures. And I get to play it 4 times. As you know, I play a melody with my rhythm, but you do not have to notate any of the pitches or syllables. You just have to notate the rhythm. Just so you know, I probably mentioned this, if you do want to try to go for the pitches, you can write the solfege syllables of the pitches I play next to the rhythm of your notes, and if you get them all correct, you can get some extra credit on the exam. Other than that, let's focus on the rhythm. You see we have a meter of 3/2. And, well, you tell me, what is the beat?
The half note.
The half note, right? And what is the division of the beat then? quarter note, okay? Those are gonna be the primary note values that you're gonna be writing here. Beats and divisions of beats. There might be a note value that's longer than a beat, but I'm sure you can calculate and figure that out as well. Whether it's a whole note, a dotted whole note, or whatever you need. Okay? So, yeah, that's all we've gotten to this semester. So beats and divisions of beats. Let me establish the key, and I'll go ahead and start playing this rhythm for you. Just for those of you that are curious, I'm going to play this in C major, and the first pitch would be sol. But the rhythm is all important here. So how about a tempo of, let's try 1, 2, 3. Hear the rhythm a second time. 1, 2, 3. Hearing number 3. 1, 2, 3. Third measure, the next one. And what note value fills the whole measure in this meter?
God and hold it.
Yeah, that's right, the dot and hold. Just make sure I got this right. Did anyone go for or try for the syllables? Well, these are what the syllables were. Oops. You can read that for me. Well, did anyone get it?
I missed 2 minutes.
You missed two. Was it right around in here?
No,
No, okay, that's where I was
I
expecting.
missed the dough right at the end before the T-dough.
Oh,
I went to sol, mi, or sol, re, do, T-dough. Or something, or sol, mi, do, di.
yeah. Oh, well, that's interesting. I would not suspect it there. I thought this might have been the hardest because it was going between la and fa and things like that. But, yeah. Well, that's okay. You wouldn't lose any points for trying.
No, you weren't getting any.
Okay, can we go to the note recognition? Looks like there are 6 items there, 6 problems for us to complete. And you know the drill. I will play a scale ascending, and then I will play the pitches within that scale right after the scale, and you need to identify the solfege syllable of the scale degrees that I play. And I play, yeah, it looks like I play each of these twice, as we have done all semester. So nothing new here. Just give it your best shot, see if you can identify the scale degrees. Number 1, 2, and 3, you can see I have 4 notes to identify after the scale, and 4, 5, and 6 are 5-note examples. So number 1 is going to be in this key right here, with this tonic. And here's the scale. And the 4 notes. Number 1 again. Number 2. Here's the 4 notes. Once again, number 4. Number 5. And here are these 5 pitches. Okay, and the last one. Here are the 5 notes. Let's see how you did. Number 1, sol, do, fa, mi. Sol, do, fa, mi. You guys are a little different. Years ago, I used to have students go, ah. I'm just kidding. No, I didn't. Or someone go, yes, I got it. Number 2. Number 2 was re, sol, ti, do. Re, sol, ti, do. Number 3, sol, la, fa, mi. Sol, la, fa, mi. Number 4, I think I've done this one prior this semester. Mi, do, re, ti, do. That one was that. All step, well, mostly step. So, mi, do, re, ti, do. Number 5 was la, sol, mi, fa, re. La, sol, mi, fa, re. And then last but not least, number 6 was mi, sol, do, ti, do. Mi, sol, do, ti, do.
Question.
Yes.
For one of these, I have all of them a step below, like every single one. So they're all right compared to each other,
Yeah.
but they're not right compared to do.
Right.
So
Can
it's
I ask
wrong.
which one that was?
3.
Number 3? Yeah, I think I'd have to mark them wrong. Usually the way I treat the note recognition is that the first pitch is worth more than the following pitches. So for instance, if there's, 5 pitches in an example, I would probably count 1 point for the first pitch, and then I'd count a half point for each of the following pitches. Just because I think the first pitch is really important, obviously, because, to calculate that against do or sol, whatever it is, so that the others can be in relation to that. So it must be, if it was number 3, it must be that you heard the first pitch just slightly off.
Yeah.
Did you call it la or fa?
I call it fa.
You called it fa. Okay. You want to hear that one again?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so this was 5. And here was the first note. And then it went. And the last one can sometimes help too. Me. It's just a major third above the do.
Question.
Yes.
Okay, so I missed 9 of these.
You missed 9.
Like just 9 blanks.
Yeah, sure.
4 of them were the first notes.
Oh, okay.
How many points would I have lost?
So 4. Maybe 6 and a half.
Okay.
6 and a
That's terrible. Okay.
half. All right. Let me, I know it's a little bit early for these, for Christmas tunes, but we're not going to be here in December, so let me give you a do for your reference. And I want to hand sign a little something and see if you can. So we're in this key. I'm going to hand sign a little bit of a familiar Christmas song. See if you know what this is.
Sol.
I'm sorry. Wait. Yeah. Have to make sure I got that right. So some of you nodding, do you know what it is? It's Silent Night, yeah, that's right. You didn't.
I just saw your hands moving, I was like trying to think it.
Okay.
It's a lot.
So you gotta just imagine this.
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay. I just got one more. How about another somewhat familiar Christmas song? I'm gonna start here. Sorry, let me start over again. Is that enough to get it? Should I do it again?
I got all the pitches, I just don't know what song that is.
Oh. Okay, can you hum it? Do you know what it's called?
The first one.
That's right, the first note.
Yeah, I figured it out.
Oh, there's no one. Oh, this one's really easy. We'll finish off with this one. It starts way up here. It goes.
Joy to the world.
That's right.
See, I got it right.
Okay, let's end there.
Okay.
All right, so I'll see you guys probably tomorrow for theory, hopefully. But for this class, I won't see you until next Wednesday, 8 a.m., right? Yep, next Wednesday, 8 a.m. Thank you, guys. No more oral skills now.